President Joe Biden's recent clemency order has unleashed a firestorm of controversy. Among the 1,500 nonviolent offenders granted early release are two names that are reigniting public outrage: a judge at the center of Pennsylvania's Kids for Cash scandal, and an Illinois fraudster who drained millions from her hometown. Victims and critics are now questioning the line between justice and forgiveness. Michael Conahan, a former Pennsylvania judge, pocketed $2.8 million in kickbacks by sentencing juveniles to private detention facilities, many for minor infractions. Over 4,000 cases were dismissed, but for families like Sandy Fonzo's, the damage is irreversible. She recounted the struggles her family endured, saying, "Every day is a reminder of what we lost because of Conahan's abuse of power." Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro called the commutation absolutely wrong, echoing the sentiments of many who believe such acts of betrayal should not be forgiven. In Dixon, Illinois, Rita Crundwell's name remains infamous. As the city's comptroller, she embezzled $54 million over 20 years, decimating the town's resources while living in luxury. Now, Crundwell's early release has left local officials stunned. Originally sentenced to nearly 2 decades in prison, Crundwell's house arrest was to end in 2028, but Biden's clemency order wiped the slate clean. The White House defended these clemencies, citing nonviolent records and rehabilitation efforts under home confinement. Margaret Love, a former U.S. pardon attorney, attributed part of the issue to pandemic-era policies under the CARES Act, which released thousands of inmates to reduce COVID-19 risks. Still, for victims, these decisions feel like a reopening of wounds, challenging the promise of justice they'd been holding on to. As Biden's presidency nears its final chapter, his use of clemency powers faces mounting scrutiny. For those impacted by fraud and corruption, the decisions send a chilling message: